talk with you a little bit about coaching. I'm currently coaching a team of lead teachers around PLCs in Montana, actually. It's been a great experience for me. I met the principal online in a group, like a Facebook group, and we were chatting, and he wanted to support his instructional leaders. So it's like my favorite day of the week when I meet with them. Whenever I coach, it's my favorite day of the week. And these are 4 people who are experienced teachers, counselor, and their job is to run the weekly PLC meetings, which obviously has a hugely important role. And one of the things that we were focusing on is looking at data. And I want to share with you a protocol that we use when we look at diagnostic data. It's called the ATLAS protocol. And I will either put the information in the files or put it here, but it's a protocol I learned about when I was working for the College Board. And it's a way to look at data just really focusing on the facts. And there are 4 steps to it. The first one is you look at the data and it's what did you notice? The second step is what do you infer? The third step is, okay, based on that, what are our next steps? And then the 4th step, something like that, like I don't have it in front of me, but what's your action plan? And what I have found when you're looking at diagnostic data is there's just so much coming at you. There's like so much diagnostic data. If you look at iReady or NWEA or Terra Nova or whatever it is that you use, they're looking at all the standards. They're looking at so many things. When you are looking at diagnostic data or data, however you want to say it, you have to figure out what's your purpose. Am I looking at program data? Am I looking at standards across time in terms of grade level, vertical articulation? Am I looking at teacher performance in terms of what each teacher is doing and how the students are doing on standards in each teacher's class? Or am I drilling down to student level? The ATLAS protocol is good for all of those things. What the ATLAS protocol is not good for is actually looking at individual standards. And in another live, I will tell you how to do that. I found that when I was looking at data, I was overstimulated. Like there was just so much to do. So the first thing, as I mentioned, is figure out why you're looking at the data, okay? Why are you looking at the data? Set your focus. So if you bring your team together and you say, we're looking at, for instance, last week we looked at, I don't remember, it was 3rd grade. They use Renaissance or STAR assessments or something, and they gave a benchmark. Now, of course, you can't look at everything. So I said, well, which one do you want to look at? So we looked at the one that has fractions in it. I can't remember in the 3rd grade. I don't know if it's numeracy. I can't remember, but we looked at that one. We focused on a section of the Common Core to focus on. And we found that around place value, the kids were doing really well, but when it came to fractions, they were having trouble, which is actually very common in 3rd grade. And we also determined that she hadn't taught all of that content yet. So figure out what you're looking for, like what's your focus, what data focus do you have, and then go through the ATLAS protocol. It's very simple. There's also a facilitator guide. And again, I will put them somewhere in here. I don't know where yet, but when I do, I'll put it in the comments. But I would love to hear how you use the ATLAS protocol. And if you want more information, just drop a comment below. If you'd be interested in seeing me actually use the ATLAS protocol, I could do that too. We could do a live and maybe a live Zoom where you bring data and I can walk you through how to use the protocol. So ATLAS protocol for diagnostic data, do not use it for very specific standards. When you do that, you really want to look at something different that I can teach another day. So have a wonderful day. Drop a comment below if you have used the ATLAS protocol or you are planning to use the ATLAS protocol, and I'd love to support you. Have a great day.